Listen. The sign of Jonah that I promised to the wicked, and I promise to you. As well, not because you are wicked, on the contrary, that you may reach perfection in believing when you see that it is accomplished, is this. As Jonah remained in the belly of the sea monster for 3 days and then was vomited on the shore to convert and save Nineveh, so it will happen to the Son of Man. To calm the billows of a great satanic storm, the mighty ones in Israel will deem it necessary to sacrifice the innocent. But they will only increase their dangers, because in addition to Satan who will perturb them, they will have God, who will punish them after the crime. They could defeat the storm by believing in me. But they will not believe, because they see in me the cause of their perturbation, of their fears, dangers and refutation of their false holiness. But when the hour comes, the insatiable monster, that is, the bowels of the earth, which swallow every man who dies, will open up to give the light back to the world that denied it. So as Jonah was a sign of the power and mercy of the Lord for the people of Nineveh, so the Son of Man will be the sign for this generation. With the difference that Nineveh was converted whereas Jerusalem will not be converted, because it is full of the wicked generation of which I spoke. So the Queen of the South will rise on doomsday against the men of this generation and will condemn them. Because she came, in her days, from the end of the world to listen to Solomon's wisdom, whilst this generation, which has me with them, will not listen to me, and they persecute and drive me away as if I were a leper and a sinner, and yet I am much greater than Solomon. Also the people of Nineveh will rise on doomsday against the wicked generation that will not turn to the Lord its God, because they were converted by the preaching of a man. And I am greater than any man, be it Jonah or any other prophet. I will therefore give the sign of Jonah to those who ask for a definitely unequivocal sign. I will give one sign to those who arrogantly refuse to bow to the proofs that I have already given them of people rising from death by my command. I will give all signs, the sign of a decomposed body that becomes alive and wholesome, and the sign of a body that rises by itself from death because its spirit is gifted with almighty power. But they will not be graces. They will not smooth the situation. Neither here, nor in the eternal books. What is written, is written. And proofs will pile up, like stones for a lapidation. They will pile up against me, to harm me, but unsuccessfully. And against them to crush them forever by the sentence of God reserved for the wicked incredulous.